because there was so much that you could glean, that you could pull out of, that Mr. Mufara talked about. And you really need to dissect what he's saying and get in between the lines of it, because if you don't, you're going to miss it. I did that somewhat and put a video out yesterday, and I've had comments to that effect saying, wow, I'm glad that you put it together like this, because I missed this and I missed that and I didn't get the whole of it. So this morning, as you can tell, I'm still jazzed up about it, but we're going to start talking about a lot of one of the things that he talked about, and specifically what we're aiming at. So this is kind of, if you can put your blinders on and think of this, what is OnPassive doing? What can we be doing right now? And what is the expectation of the founders, and not only the founders, but the members, that's going to help us to get where we want to go? Because there really is no limit to what we can do, and we are going to win it. Okay. So he started off, I mean, Mr. Mufara was talking about OnPassive as saying, hey, you know, there's a planning part that is a theoretical part of all of this business. Right. And that plan, the theoretical plan, gives us the direction. It gives us the idea, if you will, of what we need to be doing to do the journey. It kind of paces out the journey, and it gives us the pit stops. You know, if you're going down the road and you got to hit a rest area, or you got to go get gas, all the things that we need to do, that plan that you come out with is going to give us the direction. It's going to be a roadmap for the journey, if you will. And he broke it down further and said, now that's one side. You get to the other side of it, and what you've got is the detail. You've got the activity. You got the hands-on stuff, and that's the part that he says, that's the action part. So on the one part, you've got theoretical, you've got planning. It's all kind of in your head and on paper, saying this is what we'd like to do. And the detail part, the activity part, is saying, let's put this in motion, and now we've got some action that we need to take. And it's actually like us going and getting in the vehicle and hitting the road and starting to make things happen, driving this journey out. So that's kind of where he started the whole thing. And then he went on to say even that the lion's share of building a business is what OnPassive has been doing. We've been witnessing that, folks, for the last probably, I mean, hot and heavy, for 2.5 years. He has been building. I mean, it started off small. We started off in Kolkata. You know, we had a handful of techs. You went to Bangalore. We doubled, tripled, quadrupled our techs. We got a nice big building. And then from there, we went to Hyderabad, high-tech city, the place you want to be. Bam! And now look at us. I mean, it started to escalate. Man, our growth curve hit like 45 degrees, and it hasn't stopped ever since. So that's what he's saying, is we have been working hard and heavy on building this, and a lot of it we haven't been able to see as founders, but it's been going on. It's been going on. And what he eventually ended up saying was, look, we're rebuilding the internet, right? And we are restacking. We're reshuffling, I think was his word, of internet business concepts, online business concepts, and every detail that we're doing is planned. Nothing is being left to chance. That's why we can't just jump out with a product that's even 95% of the way done. You can't chance that. You can't have that 5% getting out, because I'm telling you, the public is going to be very unforgiving if we jump out there with a product that isn't 100% ready and viable for us, and viable for a commercial application. So this is what he was saying. And he also said this, and this is directly applicable to us that worry. Hey, look, we're going to be doing, OnPassive is going to be doing the heavy lifting in a way, right? They're going to be doing all the really hard stuff. So we don't have to worry about that. What we need to worry, well, we don't even need to worry at all. But what we can be thinking about is, number one, having fun and just relaxing and enjoying where we are on the way to where we're going, right? We want to bloom right where we're planted for the time being. And we want to focus on what our plan is. How do we as individuals, how do we as singular founders in this conglomerate, this founder base, how do we have our own plan that helps to magnify the whole of what we're doing and to account ourselves to the mission of On Passive, which is lifting humanity, right? I mean, there's so much going on here that we don't need to sweat the load on it all. We just don't need to do it. We need to figure out what we're going to do. And if you grab 2 or 3 people with you, great. But we need to figure it out on a kind of a personal level. Now, going into that a bit, we all know that On Passive is an absolutely incredible platform, right? I mean, he talked about knowing that when this starts to happen and when we finally do hit that commercial platform, or when we open up commercially, one of the reasons that we're taking our time and doing this right is because he said, and I think his word was a massive wave. I think it's what he said, right? He said, we're going to have a massive wave of users coming in. I mean, it's going to be just absolutely phenomenal. By the millions, we're going to have people showing up. They're going to want these products. They're going to be using them. And then when they see that first one is so good and so great and so grand, they're going to be going after them. It's going to be a tsunami. I'll put it that way. It's going to be a tsunami, right? Now, because of what we're doing, all these other people coming in are also going to be taking advantage of our ability to restack the concepts of business, right? Rebuilding the internet. So that's something that's going to be in perpetuity. When we have our heart and mind set on that same thing, we come in and we're now using these products and we love these products and we know what they mean for the world and for the concept of business. He's saying, if you're on board with us with all this and what we're trying to do, and if you're on board with believing in what we're doing and you trust us, because he said, trust us, it's happening. It's going to happen. It's happening now and we're moving forward. But if you're one of those people that can really get behind us, bam, you're the people that we are looking for and we want to impress you. So you know what? I would almost guarantee everybody on this webinar right now falls into that category because you have stood up, you've shown up, you've become the person that says, you know what? I'm behind On Passive. I love what they're doing. I understand the mission and I want to be a part of it. And so they want to impress you. And not only do they want to impress you, but you are their target demographic, if I could put it that way. And by that, I simply mean that not only are you part and parcel with On Passive's mission, but you're the type of person with the right mindset that they want to target their message for out in the commercial sectors, in every sector that we're going to be hitting. I mean, we know that it's an incredible platform. We know that it's going to be used for all sorts of things, you know, transactions, influencing productivity, saving time, tons of stuff. We're there, we're on board, and they want people that understand that same thing to be coming in and using their platform, right? He says, Mr. Mofara had said many times that everything in life is about giving more and doing more so that we can be fulfilled, so that humanity can be lifted up, we can have excess, and we can give back. And if you believe in that, you know, if we believe in what they're doing and we want to be a part of that global change, then we're going to be working with people all across the world, and that's who they're looking for. They want people like us. So you're in a good spot right now, right? Because he knows that you're serious and we want to be able to give back more. So again, I'm telling you, be assured, you don't have to sweat the loads. Don't worry about the work being done in the background. He's going to take care of that. The tech teams have got it. The Inno Labs have got it. The data centers are on the way up. The marketing and the manufacturing and all the physical products, it's happening. Okay, we don't have to sweat that. However, what we do want to look at is what our plan is. What is our individual plan? Now, Mr. Mufari said, look, if you can let go of the details of all the big stuff we're working on in the background, then you can go after your plan. And it's when you do that, it's going to happen a lot better than what you might even think, and that you can count on that. Okay, and he's saying you can count on Passive being there to help you deliver whatever it is that you're after, right? And he says also, not only if you've got your own plan, which I started getting exciting about when I was talking with Gene earlier and John earlier on the webinar before we're recording, because he actually went 2 different avenues. You know what? Wait a minute. I'm gonna slow down a little bit because I get tongue tied. My brain goes all over. In your plan, when you're making your plan, they want to see the kind of a plan that's gonna show the world and show you what success looks like, what it looks like to be the best version of you. What kind of a plan is it that's going to not only help those around you, but it's going to lift you up as well. And they also are looking at who can come up with plans that see beyond our individuality, big enough to where it can affect either the entire planet or your local community or whatever. They want to see goals beyond our ability to benefit others, right? But he's also saying, look, when you were younger, when you were a child, or even 2 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, you got beat up by the world and you had all these dreams that kind of went by the wayside. They kind of got put up on a shelf and now they're kind of dusty. You may have forgotten, maybe they're behind closed doors. He said, you need to drive them back out, get them back out in the open, polish them off, blow them off, get the dust off them, shine them up a bit, put some life into them and bring them into ONPASSIVE, and let's make them happen. Because he's saying, look, there is nothing you can't do. When you are in ONPASSIVE, there is nothing that you're not, that you won't be able to do, because you're going to have the resources and you're going to have the platform to be able to do what it is you want to do and to go where you want to go. But what they are looking for also is, and again, you don't have to recruit. You don't have to go out. You don't have to market. You don't have to do any of that. All you really need to do is focus on whatever plan you want, right? Because, all right, I'm going to have to get into that sooner or later, because I need to point out there's 2 different ways that this can happen. And you can do either one or you can do them both, right? Now, in telling your story, in telling the ONPASSIVE story, part of what we expect, or we are expected to do as founders, as users, as resellers, as members of ONPASSIVE, is to tell our experience. Jeff Morlock, 5 years ago, I have totally changed. I am not the man I was 5 years ago, simply because of ONPASSIVE, because of the dream and the hope and the fulfillment that I see coming and that I've already experienced. Every one of you can be that same person, have that same type of a story, and you want to tell your story. So when you're talking about ONPASSIVE to anybody that you know, don't say, oh, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread and you better get in here or you're going to lose it. No, just talk a real talk about how it's changed your life and what it means to you and what your plans are to make things better. And let it go, because if they've got ears to hear, they're going to hear it, right? So tell each other and tell others of your personal experience. Tell your story. Tell about the positive aspects that you're doing, right? How you change and how you're becoming a better version of you, that sort of thing. That's what we want, and that's how you market. And I know market's not a good word, but that's how you get the word about what we're really about, because it is about heart and it's about lifting humanity, and sharing your story is going to motivate others. It's going to inspire the dickens out of them, and they're going to want to be called to action on their own volition. So this is something that they're going to want to do, and then they're going to come back and start asking you questions, and then they're going to jump on board, and you're going to be able to work with them, and everybody works with everybody. Mr. Mufara says, look, you need to think. What were his words? His words were proactively and progressively, right? And plan for your success. I believe those were his words. We don't need to know what the company does or worry about it. That's the big stuff that they're taking care of. He says the mental process that we have for all of this and for planning the opportunity is going to be a lot more rewarding for us as founders, members, users, resellers, whatever we are, right? But if we want a business within ONPASSIVE, we've got to have a plan for it. Now, this is where I'm going to, Gene, this is what I was talking about, because I saw a dichotomy. I don't know if it's a dichotomy, maybe that's the wrong word, but I'm saying kind of like Robert Frost said in it, 2 roads diverged, right? There's a fork in the road. On the one hand, we have as founders the ability to make a personal plan for our family and our loved ones. That's the legacy that we're going to create for ourselves. What is it that we want to do? Well, we can do anything we want to do. When we come to OnPassive, as a founder or reseller or whatever we are, you have an opportunity to subscribe to the first product out. When that happens, guess what? You start earning commissions, life starts to get a little better for you, and we start putting more products out. With each and every product that you subscribe to, you become a reseller to, your abundance in your life gets a little bit better. It's a progressive thing, it's a perpetual thing, it's a residual income thing, and life is good. You can build it as far and fast as you want to, as hard as you want to. It can take you wherever you want to go. The other road, right? The high road, the other road that we can take, Mr. Mufareh says, look, if you have a plan that you've got in your heart, and you've got some details, and you've got it so that if you can present this plan to OnPassive and say, hey, here's a plan for helping to lift humanity in this project. For instance, Jeff Morlock, I am sustainable energy. I am zero footprint energy. I am give them energy for nothing so they don't have to sweat the load about paying an electric bill. I've got a plan for it. I've already got stuff that I'm doing with it and for it. We can do that. We can have a plan that we can develop that we can't pull off on our own. And when we do that, we take it to Mr. Mufareh. We take it to OnPassive or to the legal team, whoever we take it to. He'll let us know. We take it to them. They look at it. If it's something they love and they want to do and they can approve, they have now taken our mantle. They've taken up our cause. And guess what? Obless comes into the picture, or I don't know how he's going to do it. But that's the way we're going to do it. And can you imagine if each and every one of us not only did our own personal plan, but we all had something that would benefit on a larger scale? Wow. Wow. What are we going to be able to do for humanity when we do something like that? I mean, this is just absolutely phenomenal. And that's what he was saying the other night, you know. On top of all that, bringing it back down a little bit, though, he says, you gotta have something. You can't have a business without the tools, right? That was his shtick the other night. He was real. He was personable. He was talking from the heart, and he's saying, look, tools help make everything work. These are essential for your business. So start setting things aside now. If you looked at the last 3 or 4 videos I put out, I've been hammering that, man. I've been like, come on, now is the time. Now is the time to be getting prepared. Now is the time for you to be getting ready. Because when this opens up, when that first, it's going to be, things are going to come so hard and so fast, you won't have time to think about, I need to make a plan. You need to make the plan now. Start setting aside what you need now to properly run that business, right? Make the plan. It's got to be realistic, but you got to make it happen. Because you know what? The last thing he said, and I'll kind of let it go like this because I am dying to hear all the conversations. He said, look, your business is going to treat you like you treat it. And if you don't have the time for it, if you don't have the funding for it, if you don't have the tools for it, if you don't have the things that needed to get it off the ground and make it run, it's not going to run. And you're the one that's going to suffer. And we don't want any of that. There is too much expertise right here on this panel, and there's too much heart and love and goodwill and too many resources within OnPassive for any of us to fail. Failure is not an option. Mr. Mufareh has said that more than once, and I guarantee you he stands behind it. He is saying this is happening. Get on board and let's move forward together. And I'm just going to stop talking because I can go for a while. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me vent all over you. Thank you.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, my dear friends, I'm really sorry. I am facing some technical issues, so I can't turn on my video. So I am now trying to speaking on audio only. So thank you so much, my dear friends, our great brother Jeffrey Morlock, for your exciting space. Yes, you have very rightly said that ONPASSIVE is gonna do. And whatever we are asking, whatever we are waiting for, it's a great time to take preparation. our CEO always saying, take preparation, get ready, update your device, because we are coming, no delay. So we have to be prepared ourselves. So everything is gonna happening very soon. So he was saying that regarding the goal, to be successful in our life, we must have a goal, and that goal should be very clear and smart. And according to that goal, we have to have the plan. And the better the plan, the better the result you will get in your success, in your result. And according to plan, you will take action. Definitely, you will reach to your goal. So, goal, planning, and action all are in line. So, if the plan is good, definitely action will be much better. And if action is better, then you will reach very easily to your goal, to your success. That's very true. As our CEO, Mr. Ash, said. So, goal is mandatory, and according to the goal, you have to have a plan. And according to your plan, you will take action, you will reach to your goal. So, whatever is happening in ONPASSIVE, everything is very, very, very well planned, well designed. So, there is always, or as said, there is no option to fail. So we will succeed, there is no doubt, and we are going to succeed. We are going to show the world very soon that how ONPASSIVE is. So it's a great speech, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. Now I request Rupa, please translate it into Bengali for our local community. I request the English speaking person, please be patient, because most of our community are Bengali community, so we should translate into our own language. Just to be patient, please, for a moment. Over to you, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jeffrey Morlock, sir, for your nice speech. আমাদের যে টপিকটি ছিল আজকে আমাদের প্ল্যানিং এর উপরে, সো অনপ্যাসিভ এর প্রোগ্রেস আমরা সবাই দেখতে পাচ্ছি, এক্সাইটেড আমরা সবাই এটা নিয়ে, এবং আমরা এটা বুঝতে পারছি যে আমরা রাইট প্ল্যাটফর্মে আছি। আমরা আমাদের স্যারের একটা মানে জায়ান্ট ওয়েবিনার আমরা সবসময় দেখি, যে স্যার যখনই ওয়েবিনার করেন যে একদম একটা লম্বা সময় নিয়ে আমাদের সাথে থাকেন, এবং তার সেই ওয়েবিনার চলাকালীন সময়ে যে কমেন্টস গুলো সেগুলো আমরা খুব ভালোভাবে অবজার্ভ করি। তো এর পরবর্তীতে দেখা যাচ্ছে যে অনপ্যাসিভ আমাদের জন্য কি করছে বা ব্যাক হ্যান্ডে কি কাজ হচ্ছে, স্যার কিন্তু এভরিথিং আমাদের বলেছেন যে প্ল্যানিং বা প্ল্যান করে সবকিছু কাজ করতে, এবং ডিরেকশন ঠিক করতে বলেছেন যে কিভাবে কাজ করতে হবে। পরবর্তীতে আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে স্যার বলেছেন যে আমরা মানে রোড ম্যাপ একটা এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছেন, যে একটা জায়গায় যেতে হলে যে এরকম একটা আমাদের নির্দিষ্ট প্ল্যান থাকে, সেই রোড ম্যাপটা ফলো করতে হয়, সেভাবে আমাদের এগোতে হবে। তো আমরা পরবর্তীতে দেখতে পাচ্ছি যে স্যার বলেছেন অ্যাকশনের কথা। আমাদের প্ল্যান এবং অ্যাকশন দুটো পাশাপাশি কাজ করতে হবে। প্রথমে প্ল্যান করলেই শুধু হবে না, অ্যাকশনটাও নিতে হবে। এবং পরবর্তীতে আরেকটি কথা বলা হয়েছে যে আমরা কিভাবে আমাদের বিজনেসের বিল্ডিংটাকে অন্যজনের সাথে শেয়ার করতে পারি, এবং আমরা হাইটেক সিটি জানি, আমাদের যেখানে ব্যাকহ্যান্ডে কাজ হচ্ছে, প্রচুর কাজ হচ্ছে। এবং আমরা আরেকটা বিষয় দেখেছি যে ইন্টারনেট বিজনেসের কনসেপ্ট সম্পর্কেও স্যার বলেছেন। আরেকটা এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছেন স্যার যে 95% মানুষ কিন্তু তার প্ল্যানিং ঠিক না থাকার কারণে তার অবস্থানকে চেঞ্জ করতে পারে না, অনলি 5% মানুষ সেখানে তার রাইট প্ল্যানিং এর জন্য সবকিছু এগিয়ে নিয়ে যেতে পারেন, তার ফিউচারকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যেতে পারেন। আমরা যারা ফাউন্ডার্স আছি আমরা কিন্তু এখন মানে এনজয় করছি এই প্রসেসটা, কিভাবে আমাদের ক্যাম্পেইন গুলো হচ্ছে, মার্কেটিং ক্যাম্পেইন। আমাদের কিন্তু সিও স্যার কিন্তু আজকেও আমাদের ওয়েবিনারে বলেছিলেন যে আমাদের নিজেদেরকে তেমন কিছুই করতে হচ্ছে না, শুধু আমাদের প্রোডাক্ট গুলো সম্পর্কে নলেজেবল হতে হবে। এর পরবর্তীতে আমরা দেখছি যে স্যার বলেছেন যে আমরা ম্যাসিভ ওয়েভ ইউজার পাচ্ছি, এখানে ইউজার মিলিয়নস অফ ইউজার আসছে, এবং এটাকে সুনামির সাথে কম্পেয়ার করা হয়েছে। তার পরবর্তীতে আমরা আরেকটা পয়েন্ট পাচ্ছি, সেটা হচ্ছে ট্রাস্ট। আমাদের সবাইকে বিশ্বাস রাখতে হবে, এবং জেফরি মরলক স্যার যেটা বলেছেন যে অ্যাশ স্যার আমাদের প্রত্যেকের প্রতি বিশ্বাস রেখেছেন, সো আমরাও অনপ্যাসিভ এবং অ্যাশ স্যারের প্রতি 100% বিশ্বাস রাখতে হবে, বিশ্বাস রাখবো। এর পরবর্তীতে বলা হয়েছে, স্যার বলেছেন যে অ্যাশ স্যার কিভাবে আমাদের এই অপরচুনিটি দিচ্ছেন। আমরা কিন্তু গ্লোবাল চেঞ্জের ব্যাপারে জেনেছি, কিভাবে গ্লোবাল চেঞ্জ হতে যাচ্ছে। এবং এই মার্কেটিং ক্যাম্পেইন, টেক টিম, তাদের ব্যাক হ্যান্ডের ওয়ার্ক গুলো সবকিছু বলেছেন। তার পরবর্তীতে আমাদের সাকসেসফুল বেস্ট আমরা ভার্সন দেখতে পাচ্ছি, তাদের কাজের বিনিময়ে আমরা আমাদের সাকসেসফুল ভার্সন দেখতে পাচ্ছি। আরেকটা পয়েন্ট স্যার বলেছেন যে আমরা যদি 5 ইয়ার্স ব্যাকে দেখি, জেফরি মল্লক স্যার তার নিজের এক্সপেরিয়েন্স থেকে বললেন যে আমি যদি 5 ইয়ার্স ব্যাকে দেখি তাহলে আমি এবং আজকের আমি দাঁড়িয়ে আছি যেখানে, টোটালি আমি ডিফারেন্ট পার্সন। আমরা ফোকাস করছি যে প্ল্যানিং এর উপরে, আমরা ইউজারের কথা বলেছি। আমরা কিন্তু আমরা সবাই জানি যে ফাউন্ডার্স আমরা ডিফারেন্ট ওয়েতে আমরা আছি, আমরা ফাউন্ডার এবং ইউজার দুটো হিসেবেই আছি। আমরা আমাদের এখানে পার্সোনালি আমাদের এক্সপিরিয়েন্সটা শেয়ার করব আমাদের ফ্রেন্ডস এর সাথে, আমাদের এই জার্নিটাকে আমাদের ফ্রেন্ডস এর সাথে শেয়ার করব। এবং স্যার বলেছেন যে প্রোগ্রেসিভলি আমরা কিভাবে কাজ করছি, আমরা সাকসেসফুলি তো হয়েছি, আমরা মেন্টাল প্রোগ্রেসের ব্যাপারেও স্যার বলেছেন এবং ফাউন্ডার মেম্বারদেরকে মেন্টাল প্রোগ্রেসের ব্যাপারেও বলেছেন। সো এই ছিল আমার কথা স্যার। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার, ওভার টু হোস্ট।
Thank you, Rupa. Thank you so much for your nice translation for our local community. It's a great speech by our great leader, Jeffrey Morlock. He always speaks so nice. Whenever we listen to him, we get excited. Actually, he also make us always fired up. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Rupa. Now we'll listen to our another friend, and we know all the South Asian founding members know him very well. He is none but our great brother, Mr. Rahan Sarkar from India. I request Rahan, please come on the screen. Now mic is yours. Rahan Sarkar, please.
Thank you. Thank you so very much for inviting me, dear big brother, Engineer Sushanta Viswas. And first of all, greetings to all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. But sorry, I can't open my video, but I am facing some technical issues. Thank you so much. I hope you all are very well and healthy and enjoying your life with ONPASSIVE. We are all very proud and lucky to be part of ONPASSIVE. At the outset, I would like to thank my dear friends all over the world, and especially thanks for my friends, Engineer Sushanta Viswas, his loving invitation to me. Thanks to Global Dedicated ONPASSIVIAN family for their constant effort for ONPASSIVE. Many thanks to all the national and international guests sitting in front of me. I am very, very excited about today's topic, because today's topic is very exciting. The topic is the better the plan and the better the success or result. At the outset, I will say that every human life beings with a plan. We have all heard the term of BCD. What is BCD? What is BCD? Do you know what is BCD mean? B for birth, D for death. We all know that birth and death are preordained, and none of us can add or subtract here. But the only thing is C. What the means of C? The means of C for choice, which is in your own hand, your own wish. Your choice determines your next step to do something. Right after that, you start planning by setting your goals. Planning is very effective to achieve success. Without planning, you cannot move even a step forward. Planning is your blueprint for success. The better your planning, the better your success. Of course, we don't just think about planning. you have to take action. For this, you first need to be a strong believer, because your faith gives you the mindset to do great things. In this case, if you think about Mr. Ashmufare, you will understand how strong his faith. Think about Mr. Ashmufare. From the beginning till death, he never gave up, but carried himself forward with a strong belief system. Second, I would like to say that the more you want to achieve the greatest success in life, the more time you have the plan, you have to your plan, because you know Abraham Lincoln said, if you give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, I will spend the first 4 hours sharpening my axe. From this sentence, we can clearly understand that whenever you are going to do something big in life, you must strengthen your plan. In this case, if I bring on passive here, it will be clear why we are taking time. Think about on passive. Because we are making the biggest plan in this whole world, and the plan that no one has done till date. Because we are making the biggest plan in this whole world, and the plan that no one has done till date. On passive plan is huge of futuristic so well, so we all see a bright future. We believe the most important factor in making a plan for success is team building. Team building is most mandatory. To have the better the team, the more success you can expect from your planning. The bigger the team you have, the most likely you are to be a successful planning. On passive is way ahead in this field, and our team is very strong and also very big, very big, and very so much strong. Our team works tirelessly day and night and values on passive more than itself. When you make a big plan, you should never give up, because initially you will fail to implement your plan and it will discourage you. So you have to make your mindset to never give up. Clary Cook said that, you all are know, Clary Cook said that if plan A does not work, the alphabet has 25 more letters. Your number 1 means number of one plan. Your plan A fail, try again. Apply your plan B. Your plan B fail. Not give up. Never give up. Apply your plan C. Your plan C is fail. Never give up. Failure is not an option. Apply your plan D. Try again, and try again. Because success is your close. Your plan is very big. So my dear friends, never give up in your life. Always remember that failure is not an option. It's just a matter of time. Winners never quit and never give up. If you can't run, you walk. If you can't run, you work. If you can't work, then crawl but keep moving. Today our CEO, Mr. Ash, for just kept going. So we never stop anywhere. The reason why ONPASSIVE has reached such great heights today is because of the hard work, dedication, and commitment of our CEO, Mr. Ashwood. Thank you, Mr. Ashwood. To make a better plan and achieve success, you must focus on the goal. No matter how big you plan, success will not come unless you focus on your goal. Our CEO's goal is always clear, so he always continues to do things in the same way. He never thinks why I am doing it. He always thinks that I must know what I am doing. My final point on this topic, that you should never be negative about your plan, because negative mindsets and negative people are like virus, like coronavirus, COVID-19, just like a virus, in fact, on body to another body. Negative people make other people negative. So always try to be with people of positive mindset, because you are your boss. You are your boss. No one else can make you positive. If you want, you can start your planning with ONPASSIVE today, because ONPASSIVE is not only for individual, any on friends. ONPASSIVE for everyone. ONPASSIVE is a plan designed for people all over the world, and it's going to change the world, change the planet, change the humanity. Your success is at your doorstep. Your success is at your doorstep, friends. So get ready to enjoy your success. It never matters what you were yesterday, what you are today, but what is going to happen tomorrow determines your future. So try to be good with your life and get ready to reach the ultimate level of hope and success in your life. ONPASSIVE is coming. ONPASSIVE is coming, my dear friends. So your life is about to change in 360 degrees. Don't give up. Only keep up for your plan, for your planning. Because the better the plan and the better the success. Thank you so much, everyone, and especially thanks for my big brother and my dear friend, Engineer Sushanta Vishwa. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear brother, Rahan Sarkar. Even you, I know that you are in hospital for taking care of someone else. Still, you are with us. This is the spirit of ONPASSIVIANS. You have very rightly said that we need to plan to reach our goal. But ONPASSIVE has given us such an opportunity. We don't need to plan so much. Actually, ONPASSIVE is taking care of our success. So we have to plan that how to be engaged, how to be involved with ONPASSIVE, with the ONPASSIVE journey. That has to be planned. We have to make our time that we should attend the webinar, we should take part in the different activities of ONPASSIVE. That we need to plan so that we can reach to our goal very easily. This is the platform that is taking care of our success, that ensures our success. So we should do minimum planning so that we can be engaged and involved with the ONPASSIVE journey. Definitely we will translate into Bengali. Before that, we will listen to our great sister Rekha Makan. Please, Rekha, come on the screen and the mic is yours. After Rekha, then we will translate into Bengali.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Engineer Shashanta, brother. It's been maybe more than 1.5 years that I have known Engineer Shashanta Vishwas, dedicatedly working for ONPASSIVE and this global dedicated ONPASSIVIan webinar that you have created with your, all those who are the part of this webinar. Also, Mr. Ghazi Nazrul Haq, we had always, we had a very, very good chat, the show with them as well, and Rupa Roy. Wow, wonderful and amazing. And ONPASSIVE will always remember you for this dedication. We all are creating history some or the other way, right? So you are there as well, Engineer Shashanta, brother. Now, the better the plan, the better the result to success. Indeed, yes, definitely yes. Because if your plan, if the plans are as good as we have in ONPASSIVE, there is no chance to failure, right? But yes, there is a saying, network, your network is your net worth. So every business plans or every business has their different plans and modules that they have, and in this insight with their business plans they have. I'll just relate this with a small story, which is a true story which happened to me. So one final day, I remember my friend called me and said, "Hey Rekha, how I am?" I said, I'm good enough. We used to work in the same company, and he had left the job. So he said, "You know what I'm doing?" I got excited because there is always a chance. If you get a chance, and if you believe that there's something better in life, you do get tempted, right? So the way he spoke, he said, "Do you know what I'm doing?" I said, "Yes, I really want to know what you're doing." He said, "It took me 6 months to get this golden opportunities." I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I have got into a business where I'm going to get legacy." This word legacy means a lot to everyone, right? So I got tempted. I said, "Okay, what is this business all about? And how did you get the chance?" So he said, "There is an interview and all that goes on, and if you get pass in that interview, you will be able to be the part of the business. And trust me, the way he said that you would be able to be successful, you'll get the freedom, the time freedom, the money freedom, and financial freedom. These 3 or 4 words, they make a lot of impact to yourself, right?" I said, "Okay, I would really love to try for this. So how do I try?" He said, "At the moment, there is no vacancy." I said, "Okay, whenever the vacancy is there, let me know." After a couple of weeks, he said, "Hey, Rekha, there is a vacancy for you." I said, "What do I have to do?" He said, "You just have to come to he did not use the word plan. Okay, this is called trap. I was getting trapped into a business, into a plan, which was a plan which is called MLM and all, but it was being represented in such a way that it showed as if I would be able to fulfill all my dreams. You see, when your boat is empty and it has been filled with the dreams of success, you try getting to that boat and try to sail that boat, right? So I said, "Okay, let me try." I went to the interview. I mean, the kind of interview they call it, but I was being told, "We can make you learn to swim, but you need to buy your swimming costume. That is, you have to pay to come into the business." I was wondering, why should I pay for the business? Then they said, you have to buy the gateway and all. Okay, that was being done the first part. But for a couple of weeks, I was not being shown that plan, that actual plan. I kept asking, what is this business all about? How do I do? And I was only being asked to watch the videos to learn. to read the books, to get more knowledge. And then finally one day came when I was being shown the plan. And that was, if you are in the business, you have to have the network. No matter you know how to make the network, you will have the net worth only if you have that network. So I was wondering, where do I get that network from? The answer was, call your friend, as I was being called to the business. But this is something fake for me, right? I was not interested to do so. And the hope, the dreams that I had, and the money that I had, I lost everything. I lost a huge, huge amount, because my heart, my soul, I really could not do that, telling lies to people and asking them to do what I was being done. I mean, what I was being, told the lies, right? All those lies, or everything, that this is a plan, this is, and when you get to the business, trust me, you would find them much poorer than yourself, because the humanity is something which is first. You cannot trap people. You cannot trap anyone for the false business you're not interested to, right? So on the other hand, so that is the reason, it took me 6 months to understand ONPASSIVE. I said no, N-O, no, to my husband's best friend when he came with this plan of ONPASSIVE. I said, no more plans, no more plans. I would not accept it. And I said, if you are a friend, be a friend. But if you show any plan, you're not our friends, right? But he kept asking us to at least see it once. And one final day, it was my birthday, month of birthday in the month of January. He came to our house and said, let's celebrate your birthday, right? Kind of that. And I said, okay. Then he sat and he said, this is the plan. And if you lose only $97. But if you win, or if we together win, we will win the world. We will be successful and dream, and all our dreams would come true. And one more thing he said was that if one friend is rich, I would not like it. If both the friends are rich, we would be able to, explore the entire world together. So these two things made me so fascinated to come into ONPASSIVE. And I really, really, really am thankful that I am here today. I've worked with all the best companies of the world, but I never got that satisfaction which I have here in ONPASSIVE. Talking about the 2% of the success ratio in any other business, with the success ratio in ONPASSIVE for more than 100%. Today, I believe, and I would be able to make many believe in ONPASSIVE, because here, what I'm getting is the value, the satisfaction, and very soon, the freedom. The freedom that you, and everyone is actually looking up for, right? Not only the freedom. One word which everyone likes is humanity. Uplift everyone. And that only happens when everyone here, we are talking about the same vision, the same, we are focused to do that, right? We are helping each other only because the vision is so strong. Had it been had it been that we were being asked to get, you are one, you have to bring three, these three have to bring other three, we would not have, maybe we would not have been sitting here together, right? But we have never been asked to do so. What we have been asked is just to relax, just to follow what is being asked to be followed, just to enjoy the process, and the rest is being taken care by ONPASSIVE. Would anyone find such a CEO who is so caring, who takes 5 or 6 hours from his time to speak to us about the food he likes or we like, or the places where we would like to visit, or maybe what our names are. He remembers almost everyone's name. He's spoken once. He remembers that names, right? So have any of us or any of the CEO in the world ever bothered to know the names of anyone? Has any of the CEOs in the world taken few moment to think about the people who have lost so much of money, lost everything in the businesses that they have put the money into? No, no one. They have never bothered, they have never cared about it. But on the other hand, we've been asked to wait and be patient, because everything is going to be taken care of. Yesterday, we had a great session with Mr. Michael Williams, and trust me, if anybody listens to that video, no one would say no to the plan. No one would say, I would not call it the plan, because we do not have the plan out here on Passive. It is just a pure business with the pure people, pure souls, and with the heart which this ONPASSIVE is being built with, right? So I get I get so much emotional when I talk about the business plans, because actually, yes, I've lost everything. I lost everything, and now this is the only last ship of my life that I would be sailing into. And I really, yeah. Recently, one of my friends who used to call me crazy, you've gone crazy. What are you always, what are you doing? Why are you wasting so much of time? I left my job, and I only said one thing: I'm getting the satisfaction which I've never got in these so many years. And recently she came back from the trip from Dubai, and she asked me, hey Rekha, you were telling me something about ONPASSIVE, right? So what is it? Can you tell me again? So I said, sorry, you lost that opportunity of becoming the founding members, because I had showed her the plan before, and she said, no, I don't want to. And now she's one of the affiliates with me. She's already signed the NDA, and here we are, right? We would not have to hunt anybody. We would not have to ask and see people who would be interested to come into the business. They would come themselves. So just relax, be happy. You are in the best place of your lives. Enjoy the ride with ONPASSIVE. Thank you so much, Engineer Shashanta brother. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Over to you.
Thank you, Rekha. Thank you so much for your live story. It's a real story, and that story tells that if you are not satisfied with anything, you should not refer to anyone else. You have to be satisfied first, and if you are really feel good on it, definitely you can share to anyone else. So ONPASSIVE is such a platform. I think those who are in it, we know the potential, we know the limit, and know the how massive ONPASSIVE is, and how ONPASSIVE is going to change the planet. So it's very easy to share anyone. As Rekhaji said, that network is net worth, but we'll just share. We should not request, we should not force anyone to come into ONPASSIVE to register, because we will not be a hunter, we will be hunted. So as a concept of digital marketing, that we should not go to the people, people should come to us. This is the main concept of digital marketing and the present scenario. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you so much. My dear friends, we should have some patience, because we will translate into our own language. So the English speaking and other speaking people, please be patient. Ruba, please go ahead with your translation.
Thank you, sir. First of all, Rahan Shulkar sir যে স্পিচটা দিয়েছেন সেটার আমি বর্ণনায় যাচ্ছি। Sorry, sir.
সংক্ষেপে বলবো, only just.
Okay, sir. রায়হান সরকার স্যার যেটা বলেছেন যে আমরা মানে অ্যাশ স্যারের রেফারেন্স উনি আবারও দিয়েছেন যে স্যারকে দেখি যে একটা লম্বা সময় ওয়েবিনারে থাকতে অ্যাশ স্যারকে দেখি। তো এইভাবে আমরা যদি নিজেদের ধৈর্যটাকে এভাবে ধরে রাখি তাহলেও আমরা নিজেদেরকে একটা সাকসেসফুল জায়গায় নিতে পারি। রায়হান সরকার স্যার যেটা বলেছেন যে বার্থ এন্ড ডেথ এই দুটো কিন্তু আমাদের মানে আগে থেকেই রেডি করা থাকে বা অ্যারেঞ্জ করা আছে, কিন্তু মাঝে যে আমরা চয়েসটা করতে পারি, অ্যাকর্ডিং টু চয়েস আমরা কিন্তু আমাদের নিজেদের লাইফটাকে সেভাবে গুছিয়ে নিতে পারি। তো তার পরবর্তীতে স্যার যেটা বলেছেন যে আমরা অনপ্যাসিভের সাথে আছি, এবং অনপ্যাসিভের একটি বিশেষত্ব হচ্ছে যে এখানে একটি হিউজ টিম বিল্ডিং আছে এবং সবার মধ্যে একটি স্ট্রং বন্ডিং আছে, এবং বেটার টিমের কারণেই আমরা বেস্ট সাকসেসটা পেতে চলেছি। এবং স্যার আরেকটি রেফারেন্স দিয়েছেন যে আমরা অ্যাব্রাহাম লিঙ্কনের একটি রেফারেন্স দিয়েছেন যে আমরা যদি অ্যাব্রাহাম লিঙ্কন বলেছেন যে 6 ঘন্টা যদি আমাকে একটি গাছ কাটতে দেওয়া হয় তাহলে আমি সেখানে আমি বুঝতে পারবো যে আমার কুঠার বা আমার মানে অস্ত্রটি কতটি ধারালো হয়েছে। তো আমাদেরকে অনপ্যাসিভের সাথে এভাবেই জুড়ে থাকতে হবে এবং আমরা কিন্তু তাহলে নিজেদেরকে একটি সাকসেসফুল অবস্থানে নিতে পারবো। যতটা আমরা হার্ড ওয়ার্ক করবো ততটাই আমাদের স্ট্রং অবস্থানে নিতে পারবো। এবং আমাদের অ্যাশ স্যার বলেছেন যে নেভার স্টপ, নেভার গিভ আপ, আমাদের আশা ছাড়লে হবে না। আমাদের একটি প্ল্যান যদি ফেলিয়ার হয় পরবর্তীতে আমরা সেকেন্ড প্ল্যানের জন্য রেডি থাকবো, এইভাবেই আমাদের এগিয়ে যেতে হবে। এবং আমাদের এই লাইফে যে আমাদের চেঞ্জিং গুলো এসেছে অনপ্যাসিভ জয়েনিং এর মাধ্যমে অবশ্যই আমরা বেস্ট একটা অবস্থানে যেতে চলেছি। পরবর্তী আমি রেখা ম্যামের স্পিচে চলে যাচ্ছি। রেখা ম্যাম আমাদেরকে তার সুন্দর একটি এক্সপেরিয়েন্স শেয়ার করলেন, স্টোরি শেয়ার করেছেন। তো আমি স্টোরিটা পুরোটা ডিটেলস চাচ্ছি না। সেখানে আমরা একটা জিনিস শিখতে পারলাম যে আমাদের বিজনেস বিল্ড আপের জন্য যে একটা নেটওয়ার্ক বা সুন্দর একটি সম্পর্ক, বন্ধুত্বপূর্ণ সম্পর্ক সবার সাথে থাকা উচিত, তাহলে কিন্তু আমরা সুন্দরভাবে আমাদের বিজনেসটাকে আমরা মানুষের সাথে শেয়ার করতে পারবো এবং তাহলে আমরা আরো বেশি এগিয়ে যেতে পারবো। পরবর্তীতে ম্যাম যেটি বলেছেন যে আমরা অনেকেই হয়তো দেখা যাচ্ছে যে একটা সময় আমরা অনপ্যাসিভের সাথে জুড়ে থাকতে পারিনি বা অনেকে বিশ্বাস রাখতে পারেননি, কিন্তু এখন কিন্তু অনেকে অ্যাফিলিয়েট হিসেবে আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত হতে পারবেন বা পেরেছেন, কারণ তাদের প্রথম দিকে হয়তো তাদের বিশ্বাসটা থাকেনি, কিন্তু এখন আমাদের এই প্রোগ্রেসটা বর্তমানে আমাদের অনপ্যাসিভের সাকসেস যেটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমরা, তাহলে সেখান থেকে কিন্তু আমরা অবশ্যই আমাদের অ্যাফিলিয়েট হিসেবে ফ্রেন্ডদেরকে জয়েন করাতে পারি। আর অনপ্যাসিভ আমাদের জন্য একটি পিওর বিজনেস এবং এখানে সবাই কিন্তু পিওর পার্সন। তো আমাদের এখানে কাউকে ফলো করার দরকার নেই, সবাই অনপ্যাসিভ কে ফলো করে এগিয়ে যাবে। ধন্যবাদ স্যার, ওভার টু হোস্ট।
Thank you, Rupa. There is a term network. Actually, we also need to build our network. But as Rekhaji mentioned that she was engaged with a MLM business, but ONPASSIVE is not a MLM business. It's a pure independent individual business for everyone. But why do you need the network? You need to do the network to share, to know them that what ONPASSIVE is, not for your business, not for your growth. Ultimately, they will come to your business, they will join to your business, but no need to force them, no need to request them to join with ONPASSIVE. They will automatically join, but definitely you will keep in touch with your network, you will extend your network so that you can share ONPASSIVE to maximum people. We have with us our another great friend, always so smiling and lovely, exciting. She's none but it is a great friend, Jean Aliba. I would request Jean, please come on the screen and turn on your video, and mic is yours.
Dhanavad, Engineer Sushanta Shivashanda, everyone. I have to say, Amake Abar Amontron Jananor Jano Apnake Dhanavad. I'm so grateful that you invite me here every week. It's a pleasure. The topic today, the better the plan, the better the success. And that can mean a lot of things. In my opinion, a plan in the ONPASSIVE world is your dream, your vision, not some rigid thing, of goal setting for a purpose, but if you hold that dream in your mind, the better your success will be, because your clarity is going to bring that to you. It's going to attract it to you. So I want to say, Kopana Jato Balo Sapolo Tato Balo, which is the better the plan, the better the success, I hope. So, but in this case, it's great to have a specific plan, a specific vision, but I'm someone who believes in a benevolent universe. I believe in the divine guidance. The divine is behind us, always benefiting us. Even if something comes along and maybe it doesn't look too fun, it's always to our benefit. That is my belief. So my recommendation in all of this, in all of your planning, is to stay open to the unexpected, to the serendipity. Tabe un mukto takun, aproto shitade jono on mukto takun, anonde jono. Stay open. If we are rigid in our planning, we're going to miss the universe bringing things to us. We're going to miss opportunities. We're going to miss that serendipitous someone walking into our life. And if we're just focused on our plan the way we want to have it, we're going to miss that. And we're going to miss this beautiful road that we could be going down. So staying open, holding the vision, the dream of what we want, holding that so lovingly and excitedly in our minds, whatever it is. And as Asha said, dream bigger, dream bigger. So holding this beautiful vision, but staying open, kind of, what is the phrase? There's a song, hold on loosely, but don't let go. It's a famous rock and roll song. So you want to have this beautiful vision and just sort of hold on loosely, be able to flow into the avenues that the universe brings to us. So there's another phrase in manifesting, which is this or something better. Say, this is my plan, this is my dream, this is my goal, but universe, if you got something better in mind, bring it on. So this is or something better. And that is said, Etai, let me say it, bear with me. Etai amar porikopana eti baaro balo kichu. This is a tough one for me. So this is my plan, this or something better. Just you hold those dreams in your mind and in your heart, as detailed as you want them to be, because we're all different, as structured as you want to be, but stay loose, because the universe, because Ashmu Farah, because Muhammad Nazal, Muhammad Kamal, all these people want to bring amazing things to us. And if we don't stay loose in our plans, we're going to miss some of that. We want to plan and dream and hold the vision of just the most amazing big dreams that we can imagine, and then just know that the universe has even better things in store. And if we stay open to that tabe on mukto takun, we are going to just have the most extraordinary ride. And we get to do it together, which is so amazing. So I'm going to end by saying, Apni keyboard poribortene jano prostut. Are you ready for the big changes that are about to come down the pike? Get ready, get excited. It's about to get super crazy awesome. I'm so glad to be here. Danahua, thank you, Engineer Shashanta.
Oh, thank you, Zane. Thank you so much, Zane Eliva. উনি প্রথমে বলেছেন যে প্ল্যানিং মানে পরিকল্পনা যত ভালো হবে তত আমাদের লক্ষ্য, দ্যাট ইজ গোলে পৌঁছানো আমাদের জন্য খুব ইজি হবে। পরিকল্পনা ভালো হলে গোলে পৌঁছানো ইজি হবে। এবং আমাদের বলছেন যে আমাদের মন খোলা রাখতে এবং আমাদের যে ভিশন, সেটা ভিশনটার সাথে থাকতে এবং স্বপ্ন বেশি দেখতে, এবং বলছেন যে গেট রেডি টু চেঞ্জ আওয়ারসেলফ, টু চেঞ্জ ইউর নেইবার, টু চেঞ্জ ইউর ফ্যামিলি, টু চেঞ্জ দ্য কান্ট্রি, টু চেঞ্জ দ্য হোল ওয়ার্ল্ড। And one thing I like so much, that is the whole universe. Actually, whole universe is our slave. Universe is ready to serve us, but we have to ask, we have to believe, and we have to receive to universe, and whole universe is ready to serve us. So we have to ask and believe that what we like to have in our life. Actually, I like it, and it's very well defined in the law of attraction that how a whole universe works for the human, works for the whole whole things in the planet. So thank you so much. Thank you, Jean Eliva, for your nice space. Now we'll listen to Dr. Benny. Dr. Benny,
Sushanta? Hey, Sushanta, can I interrupt you for just a second?
so do you like to speak?
Yeah, just I want to comment. I absolutely love what Jean just said and what she put out. And I just wanted to comment because it fits in right with what you were saying too, that what she's talking about is when we have the opportunities in front of us, that we don't come into that path with a preconceived idea of what that path is going to present or what that's going to look like. When we do that, we limit the magic of what could happen, right? By having too many rigid guidelines and parameters on our vision. So she's absolutely right. Come into it without any expectations of what can happen, because then you open up your whole world to the possibilities of what ONPASSIVE can do for us. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Jean. I love that.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a nice space, nice words. Really, thank you, Jean. And also, I thank Jeffrey for elaborating it. উনারা যেভাবে সুন্দরভাবে বলেছেন, অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমরা যা চাই আমাদের জীবনে, সে সারা পৃথিবীতে হোল ইউনিভার্স দেওয়ার জন্য বসে আছে। সুতরাং ONPASSIVE যখন ওপেন হবে, ONPASSIVE এর থ্রুতে আমাদের সমস্ত চাওয়া পাওয়া আশা আকাঙ্ক্ষা সবকিছু পূর্ণ হয়ে যাবে। So thank you, but we'll listen to our Jeffrey monologue at the end of or before ending our program, because he will conclude or he will speak based on the past speakers as a concluding speech. So I'll go to Dr. Benny to say a few words on the topic. Over to Dr. Benny.
Greetings. Thank you so much, Engineer Shoshanta, for giving me this opportunity. But I want to thank all my brother Jeffrey. You were really fired up. You were, oh Jesus, you were. Oh, Sister Jenny, I don't know what else to say about your Sister Reka. Hey, you guys have done it. And Brother Ren, I believe. Thank you so much. As you guys know about this planning, but before I proceed, I still want to take this moment to really thank our Heavenly Father. You guys did you guys sleep last night? Because I didn't. I want to thank our Heavenly Father for everything that He has done. There's too much excitement. This our Father woke us, all of us, up this morning. I know some of you guys, this is evening to you guys. Good afternoon to us and good morning somewhere else, all over the globe. But I want to thank our Heavenly Father. And what I'm so proud of all of you, or should I say some, you guys believe in God. And you guys know that it is because of God that everything ONPASSIVE is going to be something in this world, because of our Heavenly Father. Yes, our God has done it because He sent Mr. Ash Mufarel. Mr. Ash decided, he accepted this calling. He did. And he said, he is going to do it. He also said, either I do or I die. Now, when it comes to this planning, in anything, sometimes there should be a plan B. You're planning for unforeseen circumstances, which is just like contingency planning. You're planning to do something, and sometimes something can happen to you. Then what do? There should be a plan B somewhere, right? Again, when you're planning, a lot of people, they plan to join businesses. Now, when you're planning to join any business, what do? Make sure that you have a job, right? That is the fact. Because they shouldn't be saying, they say, oh, ONPASSIVE is going to be launching in 2020, but up to now, it's not. Are you kidding me? Did you have a job? When you're joining any business, remember that ONPASSIVE is just $97. Or let me just say 102. By joining a business with $102, make sure that you have a job somewhere while waiting for it, because you guys don't understand, again, the information technology. SaaS, our company is what? IT, right? It deals with what? Artificial intelligence and machine learning, which means you can wait. It is a software development company. Now, as they are planning, do you know what it takes? Do you know the money? When you're planning to do anything, you think of the money, you think of the location. Now, let's give an example that you want to build a software. Now, you want to find out somebody that has already built that particular software. How much did that software cost, right? And then how much did you pay the designer, the developer to do all these things for you? Think, yeah? You guys got to think. Now, if you're planning to buy a house, you need to think of the money, the location, right? The location. How much is it going to cost? But I noticed that our people, they keep crying and getting angry. But you guys don't know that our CEO is a perfectionist. He wants to make sure that everything is perfect before he can release our O Connect, our O Tracker. Now, please, let me give you a definition of planning. A plan is a list of your future action where you are preparing your footsteps to do something to achieve your goals. But for a better planning, one should need to have a goal, knowledge, skills, and ability. Now, a plan can have different meanings depending upon what the context. Generally, it means detailed proposal for doing or achieving something. Now, an example will be you plan for a vacation. Remember that when you plan for a vacation, you plan for anything, something can happen. And that is why I say there is what? A contingency planning, which is plan B. You plan for something happened, make sure that you focus on that something that has happened in order to fix it. You guys understand, right? Now, remember, I will keep bringing it again to our brand ambassadors. By the way, we have 8 billion humans plus on Earth, and only 1.4 million decided to join ONPASSIVE. Despite the fact that they joined ONPASSIVE, some of them, I know that they did borrow the money. I do understand. Some of them borrowed, but they don't really understand IT. They grumble, they don't know. And that is why I believe we had some IT, the tech pro guys, some of them that they understand the software development life cycle. And then they came now and they tried to narrate to say, hey, this is what happened. And then some of our people calm down and they are okay now, despite the fact that some of them left. And please forgive me, there is one guy who wanted to leave. So I said, if our CEO gives you that $102, within 3 days, it will be gone, right? So why can't you just keep it? That is why I said, before you plan to do anything, you join any business, make sure you have a job, right? Make sure you have a job. So planning is nothing but thinking. You got to think before the action takes place. It helps us to preview the future and decide in advance the way to deal with the situation which we are going to encounter in future. It involves logical thinking, rational decision making. Now, planning, it has a lot of steps, but I'm just going to read just few, but I will not, because I know that other people they want to present. You have managerial functions, you have goal-oriented, you have pervasive, you have intellectual, you have continuous process. Now, I want to talk just for this intellectual. Intellectual process, it is a mental exercise, and it involves what? The application of mind, thinking. You think, you focus, you imagine, and then the intelligence, and then you innovate. Then another thing you talk about, futuristic planning. Now, this is the process that we would take. You sneak peek of the future. It encompasses looking into the future. It analyzes what? And it predicts so that organization can face the future challenges. Remember, whatever thing you do, there is always a challenge. You plan to do something, then something occur. What do? You keep trying, and in the long run, you succeed, right? Now, pretty soon when you and I succeed, what happens next? It is about time that you and I now will be able to help one another, because as our CEO decided to provide us with this opportunity, it means that you and I have to go out there when the dollars or the apples start coming in, then you and I will go now and share it to these underprivileged children. Are you guys willing? Are you guys ready to help this autistic? We have autistic children. I'm sorry. Most of the time I say I will help the St. Jude Hospital, because some of the kids, they don't even have hands. They don't even have legs, but you have everything. Are you willing to help when you succeed? Thank you so much, Brother Shoshanta, for giving me this opportunity. But again, I want to take this moment again to thank our brother Ash Mafare and his entire family. I also want to thank Brother Kamal and Mohammed Nazel, and who again, our Professor Susan, as well as the O Media team. Again, most importantly, those who are working so hard, to all of us, to make sure that all Connect will be ready. Remember when you guys heard our CEO say it's ready? Do you know who is working on it? Our tech brothers and sisters. So we need to thank them all the time. Thank you so much, Brother Shoshanta, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. Thank you so much for your nice suggestion and tips on planning. But we are so lucky that we have got a platform like ONPASSIVE. There no need to plan in such a theoretical way or the long way. Actually, we have set our goal that we like to have freedom in our life. Then we did on plan that we have to join ONPASSIVE. Now we are planning to be engaged and to be involved with ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE ensures our success. ONPASSIVE is taking us to our goal. So there is not much about planning here in ONPASSIVE, those who are already on board of ONPASSIVE. But other than this, those are outside ONPASSIVE, they may need so much planning, so many things to do, so many things to keep in mind. But we are relaxed actually. We are free of anything. So we are just beginning our dream. We are just enjoying the process. We are not just now preparing ourselves to receive the benefit or the apple or whatever the benefits we are expecting. We are gonna have that. Thank you so much for your nice suggestion for planning. Definitely we will do that. But ONPASSIVE has helped us to do minimum plan to reach our goal. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Thank you so much. Now I request SM Akram Hossain. Please come on. The mic is yours.
Thank you, Engineer Sushanta. It's really today's is great energy for everyone, and thank you today's who are the listening. So it's really amazing today's webinars. I would like to thanks to all the great panelists, especially Jeffrey Morlock and great sisters, all the great sisters, Jean, Dr. Benny, Rekha, were really awesome speech today. And also I would like to thanks your panelists, your co-host team, especially Nazrul Haq and my lovely sisters, Rupa Roy. She is doing nice. She is to translate everything. So she's doing hard work. So this topic's also very nice. The better plan, the better the success. Success does not come from luck. The most successful people did not get lucky. They had a strategic success plan and then executed it. Firstly, I would like to thanks to our God who created us, and then I would like to thanks Ash and his tech team. I believe from my heart I'm passing best moment in my life. Everyone also same who are today's presented and who are the really founders belong to. It's true we are a luckiest person in the globe, but we have to ready whether we have business goals or personal goals. To accomplish achieving them, start with a well-written plan or brainstorming. This is today's topics. Actually, we know what we do very simply. Written or planning ahead will make you feel more prepared as you face your goals ahead on. Simply put, if you have a plan, you concrete next steps to follow. You are not just sitting around wondering how to be successful or how to be complete your dream or your plan. If you make a good pre-plan, you are able to take action because your path is already complete in front of you. So thank you so much, Engineer Sushanta, for giving me a chance. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Mishan, thank you so much for your short but very meaningful space. Now we'll listen to our another friend and the advisor of Global Dedicated ONPASSIVIANS, Mr. Nozul Haq. I request Nozul Haq to say a few words on the topic. And after Nozul Haq, we'll listen to some of our friends. And then finally, we'll listen to Jeffrey Morlock as a concluding speech on the topic. Now I request Nozul Haq, come, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Engineer Sushanto. Thank you, all of our great panelists, especially our today's key speaker, our mentor of
ভাই, আপনার
GDO.
ভালো দেখা যাচ্ছে না, আপনি কি একটু অ্যাডজাস্ট করবেন, একটু মাথাটা নিচু করবেন আর কি। হ্যাঁ
দেখা যাচ্ছে?
হ্যাঁ এখন ওকে ওকে, প্লিজ গো হেড।
Thank you, our great mentor, our honorable elder brother, Jeffrey Morlock. He always advises us and he briefed today's topic very strongly. Thank you, brother, for your nice voice. And after that, our brother Raihan Sarkar from India and sister Rekha Makhon, Jean Eliba, Dr. Beni, Akram, always they were fantastic. Today's topics is very much relevant to us and our founding members. Engineer Sushanto earlier said, yes, our plan should be smart. Do you know what is smart? Smart means specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time frame. Why we should make a plan? Because we are a founding member of ONPASSIV. I do believe in ONPASSIV. Our motto is better plan, better success. If you believe it, please reflect this belief. Why we should make a plan? Because our ONPASSIV provided us valuable AI-based tools and resources like gigantic uConnect, uTracker, uNet, uMail, uVerify, and such others, which will help us to create a successful business plan. Our ONPASSIV members are encouraged to set goals, create a timeline, and take steps to achieve their goals on a regular basis. It will help you a successful person. Why? Because our beloved CEO Ash Mufare believes that by following these principles, founding members can create a plan that will lead to success. I believe the ONPASSIVE library of resources on business planning, marketing, and sales provide you with the information you need to make informed decision about your business. Why? Our great sister from India, Rekha Makon, said, because ONPASSIVE has value, satisfaction, and freedom. Not only money freedom, time freedom, all freedom will come to make us success. The ONPASSIVE community of support provides you with a network of people who can share ideas, get feedback, and learn from each other. What we have done today's webinar, we have learned from each other. All of our panelists explained is very well. So finally, I would like to say, Dinesh Sushanto, if you are serious about achieving your success, then ONPASSIVE can help you create a better plan for your future. Today's Mainushu, our beloved Sue, has stated that ONPASSIVE is the final destination. Yes, we are very much proud for being a founding member of this gigantic company, and I believe really our beloved Sue says ONPASSIVE is the final destination. Thank you everyone for your nice patience to hear me. I think next webinar you will come, and for great pleasure to me. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Dinesh Sushanto, carry on please.
Thank you নজরুল হক, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। নজরুল হক যেটা বলেছেন যে ইউর গোল শুড বি ভেরি ক্লিয়ার অ্যান্ড স্মার্ট। স্মার্ট মানে এমন গোল হতে হবে যেটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি নির্দিষ্ট থাকবে, যেটাকে অ্যাকচুয়ালি মেজার করা সম্ভব, আপনার গোলটা কত বড়, এবং যে গোলটা অ্যাচিভ করা সম্ভব যে আপনি গোলটা এমন ভাবে সেট করবেন, এবং গোলটা অবশ্যই রিলেভেন্ট হতে হবে, যেটা পুরাতন বা যেটা অ্যাচিভ করা সম্ভব নয় সেমন গোল নয়, এবং দেয়ার মাস্ট হ্যাভ এ টাইম that how long you will take to reach that goal. And accordingly, you will make a plan. And same thing, our Dr. Benny stated in the different ways. And our sister Rekha said that value, money, and satisfaction. Along with those, there is a huge impact of love. Love is actually energy. ONPASSIVE is giving us so much love. And you see that the whole world, that the people of whole worlds are now in a single platform, loving to each other, respecting to each other, relating to each other. So it is part of planning of our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, that we become a member of a global family. Thank you, Nozul Haq. Thank you so much. Now, we have some almost 10 minutes. So I would request our attendees, if anyone like to share anything, please raise your hand, but you should not speak 1 or 2 minutes. If anyone interested, please raise your hand. Yes, Mr. Murtadir, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Engineer Sushanta Vishwas, to give me a chance to say something over here. I'm Mr. Muqtadir Hussain from Bangladesh. ONPASSIVE is running smoothly and rapidly, where we hope a very immediate we're becoming good position. Mr. Ash, last webinar, he told us you are ready. Are you ready? But still, we are not ready. People of Bangladesh or founder of Bangladesh. I hope the ONPASSIVE very immediate we are becoming in good position. ONPASSIVE is going to be a fantastic future. ONPASSIVE is coming clearly, and we hope the next 2 or 3 weeks, we hope the ONPASSIVE is becoming a good position. ONPASSIVE,
Thank you, my dear friend Muqtadir Hussain. Thank you so much
thank you.
for your nice sharing. Yes, we should be ready because company is ready. We have to be ready. If we are not, we have to. Thank you for your nice sharing.
Thank you.
Parvesh from India, I request you to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Engineer Sushanta sir, for inviting me. First of all, greetings to everyone. And what an amazing session. It was really wonderful. Each and everyone speaks truly from their heart. And first of all, I would like to thanks to Almighty God, because this beautiful life is the most beautiful gift given by the God to all human beings on this planet Earth. So what is the responsibility of all human beings? To spread love, happiness, prosperity, among all of us. And today's session topic is really wonderful. Better the plan, better the success. And definitely, but never forget the key elements by which we achieve success. That is your hard work, patience, commitment, dedication. And the one person which I most preferably in my life, that is our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare sir. Every quality he shown up to the world, we also admire him, and we have to follow him for converting all our plans into our great success. And as we all know that OConnect is finally ready, and the excitement, joy, pleasure of our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, cannot be explained in words. And when he came in the webinar early in the morning, as per Indian time, he said, ONPASSIVE is ready. I am ready. Are you ready? So we have to ask few questions from ourselves, that we are ready to contribute our best towards humanity, towards his mission and vision, and we are ready to fulfill our dreams into reality. And if we are ready, then we are on the right track. But never forget, because there is one key element, your hard work, your dedication, commitment, that leads you towards your success. So always thankful to God, because this whole universe is the creation of Almighty God, and we are already enjoying everything we are getting free of cost. So value it. When you are value something, you will get much more back in returns. So thank you so much, sir, for giving me the chance to share some few words in this webinar. We are so in it to win it. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, Parvesh. Thank you so much. Yes, our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, is our source of energy. And today's webinar, that was early in the morning in South Asian part, especially in Bangladesh and India. So we intake energy from our CEO, and we move the whole day with so much energy. Thank you. And if he comes early in the morning with his corporate webinar and other sessions, then we will really be happy with that, to enjoy that program. Even if it is continue for a year, for a day, we won't be tired. Thank you. And now I request Kulwant Singh. Kulwant Singh, please unmute yourself and share your feeling or feedback.
Thank you, Engineer Sushanta. You give me chance. I am very thankful to all my dear brothers and sisters. I am come on in this panel first time. So I am Kulwant Singh Bika. I am a retired person of Indian Telecom Department. Today is the session topic: the better the plans, the better the success. Importance of planning is very necessary in our life. Planning provides direction. Planning decrease the chance of risk. Planning decrease the overlapping and wasteful activities. Planning encourage the innovative ideas. Planning adds decision making. And planning is ascertaining prior to what to do and what to do, but how to do. It is over one of the primary managerial duties before doing something. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, planning is the main thing to reach your destination, to reach your goal. So if you have or we have a very good plan, that will be easier to reach our destination or goal or success. Thank you so much. Thank you for your nice speech, Mr. Kulwant Singh. Now, Siddhi Singh, I am unmuting you. Siddhi Singh.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Siddhi Singh.
Do you like to come on video?
Yes, yes.
Okay, please. Turn on your video, I think you can.
Hello. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Siddhi Singh and I am from India. So today topic is the better plan for the better success. It's such a wonderful topic. And I just want to say, if you want a successful life, if you want a successful person, then you need to prepare their schedules. We need to plan about dreams and targets. And we also target their own dreams. If we need to daily work on their plans, their visions, their missions, never distraction. Just focus on your dreams, on your career, on your missions. Then you become, if you do that, then you become a successful life, successful person. Just like Ash sir, he do that. He just target. I want to do that, do this. So just I want to say, if you want a successful life, then you first think you make a plan, you make a target for the next step, for the achievement. Then why, if you work for your dream, then you have ability to achieve. Then you have ability to achieve your dream. Then you become a successful life and successful person. And thank you so much, Prashant sir, inviting me. And I want to say some word for on-passive member and on-passive family. I just want to say, just make patience, enjoy process, because process are most enjoyable, and you just make patience, enjoy process, because we are very close. We are very close. So just I want to say, make patience and enjoy the process. Thank you so much, Sushant sir. Mistake हो गया मुझे नाम लेने में. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Siddhi Singh. Thank you so much for your nice sharing. Please don't raise any more hand. Tina Zego will be the last speaker. She will share. She will be the last one to share her feeling or feedback. Now I request Amal Fateh. Amal Fateh, please come on. You raised hand. Now you should speak first.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you, Brother Johnson. First of all, I want to thank all our lovely leaders, speakers. Beautiful speech, a really beautiful speech. And this the topic is my favorite topic, and I'm working and studying on it. We take it in many axes, but I wanted to focus in two axes. We said, or the name of our topic is better plan, the better success. Yes, everything following what before. In other meaning, prepare today for tomorrow. Plan your work and work your plan. If we ask ourselves, what is a plan? A plan is not a step. A plan is a complete statement. It's like a contraction, feeling, emotion, and action. The first thing, you have to put your feeling, your energy, and should be positive energy. Why you should to be on a positive side? Because it is healthy and it's good for mindset. Why? Because when you are on the positive side, all your vibration, all your energy will recall the same level of your vibration or your energy. So your dreams, your emotion is moving around you and will spread in a limited way, in unstoppable way on your universe. Second, we will see what is the reply of our universe. The second step is your feeling and emotion together will be as a mass moving from in your heart and between your heart and your mind and reflect your vibration, your energy to anywhere around you. You are not surrounded. You are limitless. Your universe is very, very, very wide, uncountable. As our Ash said, we are uncountable movement. Why we have understand every word our CEO said. Then this mass of your feeling or your energy mixed together, it needs step. It needs your action. So your action, you have to put your mind away. The action, the right action, it comes from the heart. You have to come from outlook to inside look. You have to change first, then to change the world around you. Our world is okay. It's controlled by higher level of intelligence. We call it universal intelligence. And this is controlled by the power of God. So everything around you is arranged. Everything around you is organized. So you should be you, me and you be organized. You should be understand what you are going to know to do. You understand yourself, your inner self, not outside, not your shape, not your name, not your certificate, not your inner, your heart. What is gonna to do, your heart. So if you understand your heart, where it's going, what is the action it's gonna to take, so it is very, very easy. The world will open to you. Then when you know your heart, and you should know, and the heart is two ways, good or bad. Where will not to be? You will not to be in a bad side or in a good side. If you go on a bad side, you will take all the reflection bad things. You are negative. If you go to bad side, where the light, where the power, where the positive power will be shining, everything in you, inside yourself, will be shining. All the reflection from your inside yourself will talk to anyone around you. All people who are around you who need this power, you will attract them. You will attract this power. So you will attract people who are in the same level you need it. You will attract the same people in the same level. So you should be awareness, heart awareness. Then you need some tools to help you to do this action. What is the tool? Is your mind. It is the role of your mind. First, your heart. Your heart will pull your mind. Your mind is the tools. It is a program. Will give you many pictures. Will give you many how. But in where and get in a positive, because you are positive. You are positive. And you will control your mind. You will pull your mind. You said to him, do it. Take this and do it. I need this. Tell me, what is this? Tell me how I solve this problem. Tell me. You always ask him what, and he will give you the right picture, the clear picture, the pure way. So by how you will connect your mind and your heart. Tell me how you could connect They are in different place, but we can come together for your dream. How? For your vision, for your message. How? By the language. What is this language? We know it. Love. The language of love. Yes, the love. The language of love is the higher awareness in this world that God gave us to understand ourselves, to love Him first, to love ourselves first, to love Him, to know ourselves, to know Him, to know anything around us, to know how to treat ourselves and to treat everything around us. So the love, the language of love, we call it the bridge of love that connect your heart and your mind and see the way they are agree together and match together, then you can go at a complete unit. A complete unit. You see everything clear by your heart. And when you do it, you give a good picture about you to what? To your God, before your God, to universe. Because God is the higher level, but there's something help you, who put you in this land, not alone. He give you everything to be. He give you everything to be as that man, as that woman you should have to be, as he would like to see you. So everything around will be in your use, in your hand. If you do understand and respect the language, the law of universe. But what we do, we distort our world, we damage our world. But don't worry about the world.
Yes.
Everything will sorry, I finish. Everything will go back because it's controlled. So we have to arrange to plan ourselves to understand. So the universe will love you. When you love you, open the way for you and go ahead. Thank you very much.
So kind words and nice words. So we are actually.
I'm sorry, I said this is my favorite topic.
Thank you.
From my heart, I want to say, but no time. Thank you.
Thank you. But in another day, you can be our speaker and you can speak on heart and mind. That would be helpful to us. And as I understand that you have the summary of your speech, we should say that we can connect our mind and heart with love, then everything will happen in our life. Thank you so much. Now, Tina, please come up with your speech. Tina Zego from Singapore. Tina, please come on. The mic is yours.
Hi. Okay, I was disallowed at the moment just now, but I'm okay now. I would like to wish everyone here good morning, good evening, and good night for those who have left. It is past, it's actually past 1 a.m. here in Singapore, and I would like to thank, even though if it's late, I would like to thank Sushanta, Engineer Sushanta, for having me here. I cannot say much more of what's been said today, and especially so with our revered Jeffrey Morlock and my dearest Tina Lever having said whatever they have to say in terms of better the plan, better the success. I've only got 3 points that I would like to make. I'm very cognizant about the time that you have in Zoom. So I'll just get on to it. Planning. Planning is a process. It is a journey to a destination or manifestation of whatever you wish to become in your life. And that is what planning for me is. It is strategic. It has to be strategic. If, in the words of Benjamin Franklin, if you don't plan, you are planning to fail. So, but then again, there's always that higher power. And even though you plan things strategically, meticulously, things may go another way by design by the Almighty. But whatever it is, be aware that it is still a celebration for whatever is destined for you. It is always in a better place. You'll be placed in a better place. So I live, I think, I'm not sure whether I've shared this before, but I live by these 3 words: intention, attention, no tension. you with your intention, where like Amal said, it has to come from your heart, your feelings, your thoughts. With the attention is what she said, focusing on what you have planned to do. And the no tension is where I said earlier, whatever you have planned in the process, it may come in another way, but let it go. Because like I said, with no tension, we just let go and let God, because God knows what's good for us. So that's what I wanted to say. And I know that it's very late, so I thank you again so much. Thank you for all the speakers that's before me, Rika and Gina Lever, even Maya Akram as well, and Dr. Benny, the smiles as well. So I love you all. Thank you so much. Hi, Francis. I'll bid you good night. Love you all.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you for your nice speech, nice words on the topic. Now we are almost end of the program. Actually, we are running over the time. So I request again our great friend, our elder brother, Jeffrey Morlock, for your concluding speech on the topic.
Wow, what a wonderful episode this was here today. Wow, man. Thank you. So, first of all, I want to thank Rupa. Rupa, my friend, I don't know how you did what you did, but what a wonderful translation, and you are greatly appreciated. Girl, you have got flat out talent. I don't know how else to say it, but thank you so much. And thank you, Sushanta, for this platform. For allowing us all to appreciate you and to appreciate the platform and to participate in it. And I want to thank everybody here, all of you, for being here, especially those that have spoken today. While Ash and his teams are like the tip of the spear that is ONPASSIVE, it's leaders like you that are in the forefront, or actually you're like the barb or the hook on that tip of the spear, kind of at the rear edge that gets us to really grab hold of a dream and hang on to it. So thank you, leaders. Whether you're here or not, you're a big part of what ONPASSIVE is doing. And Mr. Mufara clearly stated as much in his webinar the other day. Now, concerning a plan and success, we can trust, first of all, that Mr. Mufara is not going to change. He's going to continue to lead us. We can trust that ONPASSIVE is going to come through for us, right? We can trust that ONPASSIVE is going to do the heavy lifting, so we can focus on our personal plan. And if we want to, we can plan, for the greater good, a plan that allows us to individually meet ONPASSIVE's mission for helping and lifting humanity. So get your plan in motion, because we can also treat everything either in a very big way for the bigger picture or for ourselves. But regardless of what we want to do and where we want to go, when we actually open up, when that happens, we're going to have an onslaught of activity. And Mr. Mufara has indicated that we've probably got about, 10 more days or less before the first product hits the market. So start developing your future right now, right? So that when that happens, we'll all be ready to be in the best shape of our lives, as Mr. Mufara says. Thank you, Sushanta. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, our great brother, Jeffrey Morlock, our friend, our mentor, we should say also. And we are really grateful for having this platform. You have lots of contribution to reach the platform at this level. Thank you so much. Again, we are really thankful to you for your kind suggestion and advices always. I like to say that Ash said duplication. Duplication is very good. We can follow or duplicate someone. The best one we can duplicate, that's good. But he splitted the duplicate, that do application. Do application, that is equivalent to duplication. But if we do application, definitely that will be a good plan. And if we do application every day, every morning, that will be good plan. And we should be aligned with the ONPASSIVE, and definitely ONPASSIVE will take us to our destination. So we no need to think so much, no need to tense on anything else. All the tense and all the works has been done by our tech team and our the right people they are doing behind us for our success. So we are really, really lucky and grateful for having this divine platform. We are really thankful to our CEO, Mr. Ashmore. I'm really asking excuse to those whom I couldn't give chance to speak. Definitely in the next webinar, they will speak. I'm really sorry because we have time limitations. Don't raise any more hand. We like to wrap up the program. I just like to convey my best of luck to all of you, all the panelists, speakers, and the attendees, and wish your good luck and well-being. Live well, and I am telling you a good night to everyone. And with this, I like to conclude the webinar. See you again. We are so
So in it.
Bye-bye.
So in it.
Thanks so much.
Beautiful day.